Now, if you want your designs to show up on search, all you have to do is... Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. Today I'm bringing you a Q&A video answering some of the questions that you guys have asked me either in my comment sections or on my Facebook group. A lot of these questions I'll be going through. Some of them I've even responded to them on the comment section myself, but they're questions that I feel will help a lot of people. So make sure that you're watching till the end so you don't miss out on any useful information. Now today I thought I'd change it up a little bit. As you can see, the setting is a little bit different. For those people that watch my videos regularly, I've changed it up. Let me know what you think of this in the comment section. For anyone that's coming to this channel for the first time that's new, I just want to let you guys know that I have a free print-on-demand starter guide for Redbubble, TeePublic down in the description. And for those people looking to take print-on-demand more seriously, maybe to make it a full-time job, I've got a paid course. Anyways, today's a bit more of a chilled, laid-back video. Like I said, I'm going to be going through your questions. I'm going to be answering them, trying to give as much information to you guys so maybe you can improve your Redbubble shops. Right, so we're now on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. It gets better. Every time I upload a video, I can send you a message, but you have to make sure that you've clicked the notification bell. I have so much coming on this channel, so if you are new, you want to be subscribed. So the first question I have for you guys is from Work at Home 274, what a name, and he says, how do you set up niche specific stores on Redbubble? Now, it's fairly easy to do this, as you know, some of you guys may know, but for those who don't know, a niche specific store is a store that focuses on one topic, one style of design. So if you're creating a niche store, all you want to do is be making designs that are similar in the sense of they can relate to the same thing. Next, we have Mona Ali. She says she's loving the videos. Thank you very much for the support. Anyone who comments me like this is actually amazing. But yeah, the question here is, I want to ask you, what do you recommend, either having a niche shop or a multi-niche shop? From my experience, starting up, I started with a mixed niche store. So I covered a lot of different designs, topic, memes. And for anyone else who's also starting, I would suggest that you take that route first, because that will allow you to get more sales quicker. And with Redbubble, how the algorithm works, you need to be getting more sales to be getting your designs to be pushed to more people, if that makes sense. And then once you have a multi-store that's doing okay, you can then look into seeing which niches are doing okay, and then you can create niche stores off that information. Next question, we have Lisa Svensson. I hope I said that correctly, Svensson. She says, pretty much how many niches can you have on Redbubble? And she currently has 2 niches. Now, there really isn't a limit to the amount of niches you can have on your store. If you're creating a multi-niche, like we answered in the last question, you can have as many different niches as you want. You could have a different niche every single design you put up, just to see which designs would do better in the long run. So to answer that question, as many niches as you want. Next, we've got Margarita Tranchina. She's pretty much asking, how long did it take me to start getting consistent sales? To get consistent sales, it wasn't something that happened overnight, and a lot of you guys will know that it's not the easiest of things to just all of a sudden start getting consistent sales. When I first started, it was back in December, so I had a bit of an advantage, mainly because I started around Christmas time, which is the best time to do print on demand. It took me, I'll probably say, 2 weeks to a month to get consistent sales. After 2 weeks, I was probably seeing between 5 to 10 sales a day. After a month, I was seeing 10 plus sales a day. So if you're someone who's trying to get to a point where, you know, you're getting consistent sales fast, I would suggest that you watch my Redbubble playlist. I think we have maybe 15 videos in there now. If you watch those videos, you apply the things that I say, it could take you a month to get consistent sales. Just as a quick plug, if you want to get to a point where you're getting consistent sales even faster, if you go on my paid course in the description, I can get you guys to a point where you're getting increased sales within your first week to 2 weeks. So next here we have a question from Chris Webb, and it just says, do you add descriptions in Redbubble in French, German, or Spanish? I was thinking of running them through Google Translate, but I'm not sure whether it's worth the time. Chris, if you're looking to optimize descriptions on Redbubble in different languages, I would probably suggest that you stay away from that, mainly because in regards of Redbubble, the description doesn't really help you in regards of optimizing how well your design does in the search results. That works more on TeePublic. I will be having a TeePublic series coming soon, so I'll talk about it more there. Now we've got a question from Saeed Ali, and he says, I've just joined Redbubble yesterday and I've uploaded a few designs and my artwork isn't showing up anywhere in search. Is it normal or am I missing something? Now, if you want your designs to show up on search, all you have to do is find small niches or find small topics that aren't being covered by a lot of people. So to answer your question, you might have just gone into a big niche with loads of results, which means that your design might not show up on the first page and you might be on page 20, which makes it harder for people to actually find you. Got a question here now from Furman Axhanu. I hope I've said that correctly. And he just asked simply, how many designs do you... Okay, I think he means to say how many designs have you uploaded so far on Redbubble. Now, since starting, I would say overall on Redbubble, I've probably got roughly about 800 designs total now. Now, my aim in regards of designs is to have a total of about 2,000 designs by October of this year. Why? Mainly because in the last quarter of the year, which is known as Q4, that's where the most amount of sales come. So at the moment I have about 800, but for anyone else who's watching this video, if you have a low amount of designs, you're still okay for now. Just make sure that you've built up your design catalog by October. And just to give you a perspective, most of the big sellers on Redbubble, on Amazon, make 50% of their sales in the fourth quarter, so in that last quarter of the year. And just to finish off, I'm going to go into some questions that I received over on my Facebook group. I know a lot of you guys in my Facebook group are active on these videos, so just a big shout out to you. Getting into the first question, we have Mulham here, and he'd asked, I think this was in a comment to another post that had been put up, and he said, what is exactly the upload limit on Redbubble? The upload limit on Redbubble, it's been changing for a while. It was 50 at one point, and now I think it is 60. To be safe, I would never say to go to the full amount, because recently Redbubble's just been closing a lot of accounts down, so I would say to go up to a limit of 50. We've got Michael here, and he's asking if Redbubble does a site-wide sale like TeePublic. Well, to answer that question, Redbubble does do sales, but not like TeePublic. They do sales on individual things every now and again, and once in a blue moon you might get a site-wide sale, but it's never nothing like it is on TeePublic. And then to finish off, we've got a question from Ash Raff, and is asking, how can we use free pictures from Pixabay or Vectizi on Redbubble, and is it necessary to edit them? Now, I've left this as the last question mainly because for anyone watching up until this point of the video, they deserve to get the top level information. And this is a very good question because a lot of people don't really know what you can do with like free images. And if you're unaware of Pixabay or Vectizi, they're websites that allow you to download images for free, that are copyright free, trademark free. You can use them on your designs and you won't be breaking any terms and conditions. Now with these images, you could literally put them on all your designs and you'll be fine. But the only problem with that is that a lot of other people might have already done that before you. And if they have done, Redbubble might prioritize their designs first. So they could actually just message Redbubble to remove your designs and then you would have a problem. So I would always say if you are using those pictures, slightly change them in your own way. So you might want to just put a little bit of text on the image, but always make sure that you do a little something to make it slightly different. Whew, that is everything in regards to the questions for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. If you did, if you can drop a like on this, that would be very, very much appreciated. Always remember, everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest success.